Salute, salute, salute. What's going on, my people? What's going on? Got this damn glare. Shit, this sun's shining bright today. Let's get to it. Pink Meadow, salute to the queen. First one in the building. Dead game, salute to you, bruh. Quick. First lady, TWT, what's going on, honey bun? Salute to my love. What's going on, baby? LP, what the fuck? What's good? TWT at the building. What's good, bruh? Let's see. J Ready. What's going on, bruh? Salute to you. Josh Sanders 86. TWT. What's good, my brother? Hey, rock out on that fork. Let's do your thing, bruh. You feel me? And it's bright as hell out here. Switching my phone. Jelly Bean, what's good with you, bruh? Rolling with the punches. What's going on? All is well, man. Appreciate you asking, man. I hope all is well with you and your family as well, man. Let me drop a few flames for my TWTs real quick. So fly. Oh, it's a wasp or what? Find that though. Trying to interrupt me during my smoking time. We gonna get to it. Let me get to it. Drop these flames. Happened to LDTV, my brother. What's good, family? Just Do Boxing. Salute to my brother, Just Do TWT in the building. I'm gonna drop in your flame in a minute, do. Get through. And drop you a flame, do. I'm gonna use my tablet today. I usually don't use it. I'm usually using my phone. Sun is killing me, man. Whew. Talking about it's killing me, y'all. Beating me up. I just have to grab my phone. Try some of that shit up. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, you know, we a lot of us we want fights to happen and transpire in boxing and stuff like that. Let me try to set my phone. Oh, shit. Goddamn bees. I do it like that. A lot of us we want like fights to happen, right? But unfortunately, it takes two. It takes two, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It takes two in order for us to get that accomplished. All right. It takes two, honestly. And I see a lot of people, they don't really want, you know what I'm saying, to get in there and dance, you know. This shit bugging. All right, I'm back, y'all. Yeah, 7 grams. What's good, bro? Yeah, that son is highly disrespectful. God damn. I mean, oh man. Oh man. Mm. Yeah, it's disrespectful, y'all. But like I was saying before I got kicked somehow, um, it takes two to dance, y'all. We want a lot of big fights. We want to see the best fight the best. But it all comes down to both fighters wanting to make the fight. And in these days, sometimes you get both, sometimes you get one. Sometimes you get one that wanna clout chase and attach his name to another so he can build up clout and build up some attention for themselves for self gain, but never really have intentions of really trying to make a fight. And you know, that's one of the biggest issues with boxing now. So many people caught up at the hoopla and all the stuff, the build up, rather than getting the fight done itself. And worrying about what such and such said at the first press of the second and the third and all this. All right, look, just get the shit done. Or what such and such said on Twitter and stuff like that. Man, just get the fight done. Appreciate it, bro. If you're gonna fight, get the fight done. Let's go and get to it. Like we didn't had too many years where people just running around just capping and capping and capping over and over and over, bruh. Either make the fight, or how about this? It's all right. Should be rules, right? Should be rules. Mr. PSA, Crush the Legend, TWT in the building. Let me give my man the flame. What's good, my brother? There go the goddamn birds and hawks and shit. And, too many times, like I say, we done had people just capping, not make the fight. It should be rules, bro. If you have no intentions of making a fight with a person, don't mention their name. I mean, literally, don't even bring them up. If they bring them up to you, be like, hey, he's a good fighter, such and such, boom. And if they ask you a question, like reporters will do, because they fish just to see, what I'm saying, what reaction or what some people will say. So, how do you think a fighter go with you and such and such? Don't just ignore this motherfucker. Like, I don't desire to fight him. Next question and keep it pushing. Because, man, that's what's wrong with a lot of this stuff going on in boxing now. So many people done bought in to some of their favorite fighters, capping so much and lying so much and buying into the hype and living in, vicariously through the media, whatever certain, you know, old media members, you know what I'm saying, be saying. Come on, man. They take that and run with it and place that upon their career like it's the golden word. You know what I'm saying? They want rewards without works type shit. You want accolades without going to put in no work. Nah. Mm-mm. Yeah, gotta get some good sunlight, man. Gotta get some good sunlight. But like I was saying, that's one of the issues. Like some in these teams, that's why I say the importance of a team. Like some of these people, members on their team, are doing them a disservice. Because if they see you doing something, they don't say nothing. Like people don't pull these dudes to the side, pull their chain, do nothing. So if he messing himself up or she's messing herself up, your team, hey, don't do this or don't say that, because just give them and explain why. Nah, they don't give a damn. They getting paid. They cool. So sometimes these fighters will talk themselves out of the fight or mess up the fight themselves based on them believing the hype and running with narratives that people push and say about them, right? So then you look up and then they done said some stupid shit in the media. Now you got the other team looking like, well, dang, we ain't even say that. We haven't even got to X, Y, and Z. And then here you go. Nah. Shawala. 77. Salute to the queen. What's going on, my sister? How you doing? And that's what's a lot wrong with with these folks now. These folks team don't tell them nothing. They could be having a fight right in their lap, right in their hand, and they go out here doing a whole bunch of stupid stuff. Every turn you look, and where's the person that's gonna lace their boots up and tell them like, hey, you need to chill. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna mess this fight up. You're gonna throw this shit in the trash. They don't care because it's all about the check. They have no care about that. And then these fighters run around, listen to what everybody else saying. Then you done messed up and bullshitted and wasted time when you could already had a fight done, signed, sealed, and delivered. Then you know what I'm saying, the people before fights off. Then they expecting a person to come back and just open them with open arms. Like, yeah, come on, I'm back. Nah, you're gonna get next. So going forward, boxing, hey, we want big fights. Yeah, we want the big fights that where we know they're gonna get done. Where we know unless something dramatic happens, we won't really have no issue. Because there's a lot of Hollywood square ass people in boxing. Some of the fighters, they team members and all, they don't give a damn about all that. They don't give a damn about none of that. If they know they can draw their name big enough to where they can make 1 million to fight anybody, guess what? They gonna go do that. So yeah, we might want big fights, but it's gonna take two dance partners. The people that's really about their life. And people running and ducking and all that, they in boxing, they can fight, but they ain't really about their life. And go do your thing, quick. Just cause you can fight, don't mean that you gangster or you tough like that. You might be, you know what I'm saying, a great and good at what you're doing, but that don't mean that you real, that you street just cause you can box. Just cause you can box, that don't mean you can fight. You might know how to box well, but that don't mean you necessarily know how to fight. Some people know how to box, some people know how to fight. And then we get fights fucked off all the time. Oh, appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that, Crusher. Fights get fucked off all the time. People running with it. Running with it like the Olympic torch. It's the first artifact in the world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You heard what they said. You heard what they said about me. We don't care what they said about you. They gonna get in your fight free. We pay. Go to the fight, buy the pay-per-view while you at the fight. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. We do that. They believe in these analysts, dude. They gonna get in free with a with a pass. But hey, let them run with it. They can say and do whatever they choose. But we the one, we know we the consumer, we the one who make it poppin'. But even all that, the smart fighters understand that though. And they with the shit. So they gonna wanna fight. They say they wanna fight somebody, then boom, they gonna get to it. Hmm. See, that's why I like the women. And I've been pushing them for a little bit now. The women, they'll talk shit to each other, right? In the midst of them talking shit to each other, black and white is sent back and forth. Paperwork, if y'all don't understand that. Paperwork is sent back and forth. Okay, y'all cool with this? Y'all cool with that? Okay, bam. Sign that. Shoot this back. Sign that. Boom. Done deal. Meanwhile, the contract is signed. They can keep talking shit to each other. They already signed. No problem. A lot of these dudes, people don't want to admit that they favorite fighters turning into divas. Yeah, they might be able to go out here and go box and all this shit like that. But guess what? Your favorite fighter is turning to a diva. The money, the attention, the clout is starting to overtake their passion and their drive for the sport of boxing. Because now they starting to believe that they bigger than what they are based on people creating narratives to push them and put them on a pedestal and make them think that's where they at. So you see drop off performances and then people apologizing to their fans. Shit, man, you go out there and fight anytime. If you know you went out there and did your best and gave it your all, you don't owe no apologies to nobody. Only a guilty person come and apologize after a performance. Then they have those moments and then they question themselves about do they really want to go fight that next top dog or the next caliber fighter or the next champion. Why? Because they think, oh shoot, man, I'll have some issues here. I'm going to get somebody bigger, better, stronger there. I might have me some issues there. So they run around with it in their head. So they hopscotch right over. Like they'll go hit everybody else around that person except for that person. Happens all the time. They'll go, they know it's one or two people right there, especially if it's one. They gonna just hopscotch right around. Boom, 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 and do everything they can not to fight them. The only way they'll end up fighting them unless they get forced as a man though to fight them. And either they gonna drop the belt, fake an injury, or they just gonna finally say fuck it and fight. Simple as that. And then the media says that is okay for certain people. And they'll tell you that whoever they're fighting is good. And whoever these guys are fighting are bad. Okay. So, you know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to look at opponents, resumes of opponents, outcomes of the fight, win or loss. It's about the quality. Always. You can fight 50 fights. You know it's about the quality. We can bust down people's resume. They can have 100 fights. What we gonna look for? The quality fights. We'll go through their whole resume. We're looking for the names, those quality fights on the resume. We don't care about, you know what I'm saying, John Lucas and somebody else that you don't even know that's a box. Like who? We care about names, fights that we can remember. And they go with lead a hype off this pedestal built up as momentum that these media members be giving them, and they'll go fight the person that they done hyped up, thinking that it's a big fight. Actually, they selling you short. Facts the bitch with Ghost. What's good, little bro? I don't know. Hey, some don't, but hey, let's teach his own. You feel me? Like I'm just saying, when we look as fans, we look at resumes. What we do? We looking at what? Who you fought. We looking for the names that we know that actually mean something. We don't really care about all those other subpar fights. We want to know, all right, who he fought, who of significance that he fought that we care about, that we want to see. That's what we care about. But guess what? In all those big fights and stuff like that we did get to see, or people before our time got to see, it took two people, two dance partners, not one, and one just double dutching and hopscotching and percolating around the whole situation. Either sign the contract or get away from the table. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no in between. Sign the contract or step away from the table. It's that simple. Like some people, they scared of what the peer is gonna say about them if they lose to a certain fighter, so they refuse to fight the other fighter if people view the contemporary maybe as a favorite over them or a 50-50 fight. They care about more about what the people who don't fight and don't give a damn about the sports think, rather than go and cement your legacy. Whether you win or lose, you took the fight. You know what I'm saying? And they caught up in that. They caught up in the hoopla and all the glamour of what people think about them so much. Just look at it. Let somebody from YouTube or let one of these media figures say something about Bud. If he don't like it, what he gonna do? Go to Twitter. See how easy that is to get him to just fire off? If he don't like, he gonna say something. And then it's how you respond is what the key is. That's why I say it's so easy to get them. They know they can say one thing gonna make up something, and somebody gonna respond. Some fighters don't care; they'll laugh. Good morning, Tay Tay. Salute to the queen of MMA and Combat ENT. What's going on? TWT in the building. What's good, Tay? Let me drop the flame for you. Let me get you situated, Tay Tay. Let's see that my screen. All right, get back to the chat. Diaz, what's good with you, brother? What's going down? Yeah, you already know, Tay. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, that's how easy it is for them to get them. So they know how to get to certain these fighters, and then some fighters they respond in a politically correct way, but kill them at the same time. Then some people just look, you know, like a joke. you know, but guess what? People praise that, and the media is so heavily involved now more than they know in making fights by words and stuff and content that they put out. You know what I'm saying? If they think fighters not listening to it or somebody from their team not listening to it, they are. Because you can tell by how they respond and move to stuff that they listening to all this the nonsense, whether it's good, bad, in between, on both sides. They hear it all. Don't think they don't listen. They hear it. They aware of it. That's why when they do start saying something, or they make a tweet, or they make a response, or do a video or something, some of the stuff they say pertains to some of the stuff that we hear or been saying to other folks, or whatever the case may be, because they always listen. No matter how big or small your channel is, if they hear something about the name of their fighter, somebody gonna tap into it. That's what you got street and media team and shit like that for. Miss Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Salute to the Queen. How you doing this morning? They gonna say something. I say you never know who watching. But these fighters team be watching. They be on ghost accounts. They might tap in. You might see number spike up real high, and then see a few dip off. Then come back and dip and go. You never know who in here watching. Trust me, a lot of these people, they know more than y'all expect they do. No, because they always listen. I figured that out shit years ago. When they pull up and they start mentioning stuff from channels and stuff that you like, man, oh yeah, because they be watching. They listen. Half of they content come from what we do. They have their own narratives that they have scripted up and stuff like that. But a lot of them other media members, they get their content from us content creators. They need fresh and vibrant ideas because people that actually got boots on the ground around it, not just on the, what I'm saying, got a voice, a computer, a badge to say ESPN and top ranking. They say something, they get this stamp of approval because of the brand that they're attached to, not so much of because of their work or them dropping factual information that we actually can benefit from or use. Edgar Chavez, salute to the fam. What's going on, bro? So some of them benefit from that ESPN badge. I guarantee you, if some of them were with ESPN, not too many people will listen to them. I guarantee you take the ESPN badge away from them, a lot of people gonna get ignored. A lot of them. Because only reason some people take their word because it's coming from ESPN and they brand is so worldwide and so known. So they're gonna listen to them because they think they know or they gonna have the best. Nah, I don't think so. But that's what they'll try to say you though. That's the type of energy they gonna try to say. Big Dog Willie, $2 from Big Dog Willie. Con go TWT, what's good, my brother? Salute to the TWT family. God bless y'all. God bless you too, my brother. Let me drop you your flame, my guy. Yeah. So that's what they'll try to sell you. That's the type of shit they'll try to sell you. But they don't get their content like that. They have their own narratives, but they still all the time listen to some stuff that we talk about, or fights that we talk about as content creators. Then all of a sudden they start talking about it, and then people like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Bitch, you didn't want first with that. Stop that. Sit down. You stole that. Excuse me. Like Champ said, press one if you stole it. I'm telling you, the ESPN badge be saving a lot of these dudes. Nobody would give a damn about them if they didn't have that brand attached to their name. I promise y'all, they wouldn't. Southern T, boxing, sports, my brother, what it do, my guy? Salute, fam. What's going on, Tizzle? Let me drop my guy that flame. All right. Yeah. Like I say, they be believing that hype. A lot of them do it. They try to act and pretend like they don't believe it. Oh, big dog, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I love it. I love that beat too, man. When I was putting it together, I was like, oh man, this is sick, dog. This shit sick. But these fighters, like Bud and a bunch of them, they run with that media hype. They start to believe it, and it start to affect their business moves and them making big fights. That's another reason why I say it takes two to dance. One of them might be all the way in. If one of them is running with all these narratives and these clout chasing ass stories and these artificial ass fans that, what I'm saying, say they love them and they just praising they bullshit that they do and don't hold them accountable. Yeah, they'll fight most likely not making the fights. And the fighters that we see that has fell into that same trap, guess what? They haven't made them big fights that we wanted to see. Not with the ones that we really want to see. Still ain't got Tank and Loma or Dev and Loma or Dev and Shakur. They understand, they're aware of it, they know what's going on. They know what's going on. They're aware of a job because they done bought into it so much, it take away from their hunger. All the people that fall into all these narratives and stuff like that, don't expect them to make the biggest fights, especially if they've been having people support them to duck fighters or certain fights. They done bought into it too much. The hype and what people saying, they buy into it and they hold on to it and they believe it. And guess what? That hunger or drive that they had when it was way up here, it does this, it just does this right here, just drops and drops. Because now you're not the same thing that was driving you or built you to get you to that point. It's starting to be replaced by artificial love and narratives that people might say about you. So that fighter get this whole different type of energy. And if you expecting him to go make the biggest fight, he don't have to. I don't need them. I don't need this fight. Yeah, and that's the type of energy you get. PGH Big Dog, Pittsburgh Big Dog in the building. What's good with you, bro? That's the type of energy you're gonna get. That's why I'm not expecting certain fights to happen. I would love for them to happen, but I kind of don't need to waste my time or waste my breath on it at this point because I done figured out that a lot of these fighters they done fell into the trap and they believe the hype of what people say about them more than the drive or the hunger that they had to get them to that point. So I'm not even expecting certain fighters to get in there. I didn't. I would love for Terrence to get in the ring with EJ, but I didn't never expect him to. See what I'm saying? Like I would, that would be great, but I never expected him to. Based off the energy alone, I already just you can just tell. And then the more as time progressed, you can see more and more like this dude don't want to get in there. But people will argue and say he gonna do this, man. He don't even want to take the chance to even hop in. So we'll never fucking know. Anthony Mazzano, what's going on with you, man? Silk She Center. They get too comfortable at the top when they want to tighter and they drive. It's not as high when yeah, a lot of times. And that hunger is gone. So people expect him like, yeah, he gonna go do this. He's not gonna go do this. Like if the money not large enough and they lose their drive and they believe their clout and the hype, what everybody say about them, if that money ain't big enough, they not taking it. You can cancel Christmas on that because then it's more about the money. Legacy go out the window. It's about any fight that they take after that. It's about money, money, money. Especially if they the B side or something like that. If you expecting them to go take not a big payday or something like that, it's not gonna happen because they drive is already been snatched and been replaced by narratives. You know what I'm saying, of what people pushing or saying about them. So it's gonna be a lot harder for them to say, hey, okay, I'm gonna drop my nuts and I'm gonna go fight the number one guy or the number two guy or the 1A, 1B. You know what I'm saying? However you want to label the guys, you know what I'm saying? Like to each zone on that. Most likely they're not gonna do it. They're gonna go fight somebody where they know they got a comfortable way to a victory. Or keep fighting Mandos to keep saying like I'm fighting Mandos, but you got one belt. Why you keep fighting Mandos? Voluntary is what you're doing. That that's what's also killing the fighters' drive, killing their will to say, "Hey, I'm gonna go fight this guy." Some of the fighters you don't have to worry about it because they just cut from a different cloth. They just want to fight the best, whether win, lose, or draw. They just want to fight the best. You know what I'm saying? They're not worried about the outcome. Of course, they'll love the victory, but they more so concerned with what I want to fight the best. The end of the day, I want to say that I fought the best and I did the best possible thing I can for my career. Those the type of energy that, what I'm saying, the fights cut from a different cloth have rather than they don't have that energy. They want that smoke. If they lose, cool. If they can run it back, get it. If they can't, shit, they gonna go out on their shield. They're trying to do it. Straight up. And now some of these fights now and the way stuff is going now, we not gonna see y'all. You know what I'm saying? We unfortunately we not gonna get them. It's already too many built-in layers and excuses and exit strategies and scapegoats and ramps and half pipes and ski slopes and man, all type of loopholes for people to maneuver out and say it's this or say it's that. Or they'll just make up one on the fly. So certain these fights, it's already too media based and business and strategically mapped out for certain fighters. And unfortunately, some of the biggest corporations with the biggest pockets and the biggest suits narrate and push what we see in boxing as well. That's why it's important that we do what we do, whether it's a large audience, a small audience. Kick real hard, cold facts and cook on it. They get a pass based off they banner. That red and white banner that you see. Everybody gonna tap into that. I guarantee you, if they tap in, if they see somebody report something, they see if ESPN or somebody they know reported it. They don't care about who reporting it. They look at the name of the brand first. Then they look at the writer. If they know the writer is known for dropping, you know what I'm saying, good news and good hard cold facts and information they can use, cool, they'll take it. But they looking at the banner first. Believe that. Players Bob, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you, man. Ski slopes, I'm telling you, they already got these built plans and maps and compasses and GPSs and Garmin's and all that other shit, man. They got too many. It's too orchestrated, y'all. Only for one, only for some though. Only for certain ones. For everybody else, you just, you know what I'm saying, you gotta build yourself. Certain people, they ain't gotta build nothing but they weight up or muscle mass. They ain't gotta do nothing. They gonna do everything for them. Like they gonna coddle that fighter and they're gonna do everything for homie. Hey B, what's good with you, fam? Salute to you, my bro. That's the energy we get over there. They gonna coddle these dudes. I be sitting back shaking my head like, God damn. I see you send me some or responded. Hey, AB, he said just freestyle it. Like if you can get like some shoes hanging from something or whatever, just freak it, freestyle it, different colors, red, white, black, blue, green. Just freestyle it, do your thing. Just want something freaked out. You feel me? So that's what I forgot to email you. Yeah, so just do your thug deals on it. I got you. Since you always do your thing, I'm throwing the little extra little fitty on top for you. And I'm gonna plug in this website. You know what I'm saying? Sneaker Drip 214. That's my guy. That's my one of my brothers from the sandbox. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking for some kicks. Instagram Sneaker Drip 214. Got something for you over there. They gonna keep uploading all the stuff. You got a bunch of stuff that's going. Still got a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah. Hmm. We on the grizzly around here, man. They'll send them to you if you're in the area of Dallas. They'll meet up with you, no problem. But yeah, too bad of these spiders though, bad. Too many of them. They done bit into the and they done bit that passion fruit from these narratives. T.O., Loma, Cambosos had it. Canelo had it. Still got it. And once they do that, then they get this like this training wheel type of um collar type of mentality where they protect them, win, lose, or draw. Like they protecting these dudes. Send you some of that, son. All right, I need a box. I need a box so I can box it up for you, Shaw. I need a hmm. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull some of the let me pull some of the sunlight in. You know what I'm saying? Pull it on to this box for you, you know what I'm saying? And just shoot it on to you. Cause it feels good outside too. Yes, Lord, it does. Mm-hmm. Mm. Hold on. I'll get to that ant. Hold on. OTB Boxing School. TWT, my brother. What's going on? Bizzle? What's going on, my brother? Let me drop. Do your do. Let me give you your flame real quick, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Improvements, man. Yeah. So, like I said, a lot of them they done bit their passion fruit of and bought into a lot of what people say, right? So their mentality is mentally broken, not from a standpoint of fighting, but a standpoint of how they fight and who they fight. Jake Gibbs from TWT, my brother. What's good, Jake Gibbs? Let me drop you that flame, bro. My bad, I missed you. But I got you. I got you covered, Jake Gibbs. Get back to the chat. Uh, on that question, and I think just bring somebody else in. He keep his dad there, but bring somebody else in. Never can, you know what I'm saying, bring in a good experience trainer that can teach and add wrinkles to his game. You know what I'm saying? You got the height and the reach. Like work on footwork and just basic boxing shit. Just polish yourself up all the way around, make him a well even more balanced and well-rounded fighter. Because if you can outbox somebody, then pressure them, and then have that high volume and output, that make you more of a dangerous threat and a dangerous fighter. Because you know what I'm saying, they got to worry about you outboxing them, out jabbing them, and coming forward with a high output, with a high motor. So I think that you don't necessarily got to get rid of them, you know, but just you can bring somebody else in. Now, if the other person come in and they can teach you way more than your dad, then you know it's just make the new person head and make dad co-trainer or assistant trainer. You know what I'm saying? That's the simplest way for me. I can think of if you're gonna do it like that, you don't necessarily got to get rid of them, but bring somebody else in. I mean, he young. He still needs somebody else who can dig down deep in that bag of his, or either create a bigger bag for him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he is, but I'm talking about like where he can just actually just master class beat you in a boxing. Like the more repetitions you do it, the more it becomes more fluid. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how I'm looking at it. Like, yeah, he can box, but I'm talking about polish him up. I'm talking about polish him up to where if he don't even want to press you, he'll just beat you from just boxing alone. Like, see, that's a whole different class of boxing there. That put you in with the elite boxers. I'm not saying he gotta be an elite boxer, but be very good at boxing. Where you can save your legs and save yourself for rounds or half the fight, and then just hit the switch of gear and then pressure them the rest of the fight. That makes you more of a dual threat, like a running quarterback that can throw, or a quarterback that can throw, but also can run as well. You become a dual threat, like a Swiss Army knife. You can do a little bit of everything. So that's what makes you a dangerous, even more dangerous threat in the sport of boxing. When you're not so much catered to one style or you one dimensional in a sense. That's when you become that they want to say a Mexican monster. Let him start outboxing people without pressuring him and switching up his style of fight. They want to say a Mexican monster. That's when it'll come in. That's when. So that's how I'm looking at Benavidez. Just keep sharpening up and fine tuning your boxing a bit, pressure and all that stuff, and fine tune defense. Keep doing that. Fine tune that stuff. Make yourself that much of a problem when it comes to trying to fight you or getting in a matchup with you. That's what I'm talking about. Because that's when you can say, oh yeah, he turned into a monster because now he can do essentially or beat you in multiple ways. And that is what's going to be a dangerous weapon for him going forward. Hold on one second. Copy this link real quick. Let me copy this link. Not really, not really, and because Ryan don't use it enough or take advantage of his advantages. See what I'm saying? Now, if he actually took advantage, then that's different. But since he doesn't do that, it's kind of like, I mean, he don't take with him being so tall, he can outbox people at will, but he don't use it enough. Now, and his power good for about 6 rounds. After that, it started to dwindle down, and after that, that's when his problems really gonna come in effect because we can see that he's getting tired or don't get past 6. If he does get in there with Tank, which I highly doubt, you know, then we'll see. But I don't. That fight not happening. He not gonna get in there. Even if Ryan genuinely wanted to get in there, Oscar's not gonna put that man in that ring with Tank Davis. It sounds good to clout chase and build up. He not gonna do it. Exactly, OTB. That's why I say he don't know how to properly use it. Like if he know how to properly use it, it can be a dangerous weapon. But since he doesn't know how to properly use it, it's gonna work against him. Sports matchups, the free TWT in the building. DC branch in this joint. What's good, my brother D Free? Let me drop your flame. Drop this link. Drop that flame for you, D Frizzle, my brother. All right. All right, I'm back in here, y'all. Yeah, I had to get this link situated. Yeah, OTB. That's all I'm saying. Like, polish up defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, tighten up and stiffen and, you know what I'm saying, get a different variation of jabs with your height and your range. Like, it's things that he can become even more of a dangerous fighter. And he young, so he got time to do it. So that's why I say he ain't really got so much. Get rid of his dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, just bring somebody else in that can do something else. That's what I say. Bring, add some different wrinkles and dimensions to the game. You do that, that's when it's gonna get, yeah, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly for a lot of people because then they're gonna be like, damn, it's hard to prepare for him because he can outbox you all fight, or he gonna press you and do what he do. Either way, and that's when he'll become, man. And that's what I want to see from them. Because man, honestly, like some people, I want to see them add those extra and different wrinkles to his game to be the best version of himself. Shit, I want to see that out of him because he's talented. So of course I want to see it. Everybody else, some people, well, I don't like him your way. You may not like him, but that don't mean you don't want to see the young man be the best version of himself and continue to grow as a fighter. That's all I say. Like people hate and they believe so much of what people say and put out about fighters and things of that nature. You ain't gotta hate a fighter, or you ain't just because you don't like a fighter. That don't mean you don't want to see him be his best. Even if he lose to the fighter that you favor, at least you know. Shit, at least he was at his best, so he came out the best version of himself. And that's what we're looking for. Looking for that out of these fighters, man. Like shit, be the best version of yourself. Go in there, try to fight the best, win, lose, or draw. Shit, you went out there and did your thing. What half the people and a lot of people not gonna do. Half the people ain't gonna never go out there and strap up them gloves. You got the nerves be playing to certain folks. Some of them they do it to themselves. But damn, some folks like, come on, man. You ain't never had probably a fight a day in your life, but you be trying to clown and report and make malicious intent about all these other fighters. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, man. Then they look at then when the fighters proven wrong, they be looking with IA shit face like who was that? Not Dan. Oh, buddy Charlo was talking to after he won undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, then you get that energy right there. Craig L, CJ, my bro, what's going on? Get it off chest podcast. Y'all go sub to the brothers, man. Yeah, sub to all the TWT fam. Most of y'all already is. Y'all already know the routine. Y'all know what it is. But yeah, the boys be having that IE shit face uh when they get proven wrong, then the fighter actually address them. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't try to act all sweet down. Nah, keep that same energy. How these fools be acting. Get out of here. Get out of here with all that, man. I'm about to try to hear that shit. Cause then now they ain't really got nothing too much to say. They can't really say too much after that. That's what's funny. That's why all these dudes who run and believe all these narratives. Okay, when you get proved wrong, then you gonna play it. Then they gonna switch up and play the victim.
Well, I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were saying about me. Yeah, but you ran with it, believed it though. He put some handlebars on it, hopped on that joint, and got busy. Nah, but damn, I ain't even really do no recap, but uh, shout out to Mauricio Lara. You know what I'm saying? Winning his title, beating Lee Wood. Good fight, and he did get hurt. Did I want to see a stoppage or see the corner throwing the tab? But he was hurt. I would like to see if he can recover and see if he can make it through the round. If he wasn't right on the stool or something, then do at least give him a chance to try to get out the round. But hey, going through the tail end, hey, it is what it is. Mauricio Lara becomes champ. And there we go, DP Rocker, my brother, TWT in the building. Salute to my brother, DP Rocker. What's good, DPs? Yeah, so now he the champ. We'll see if him and Lee Wood do a rematch. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Hope they run it back. Uh, within the next 6 months or so, if possible. That'd be dope. They can get that in, but we'll see how it go. You know, boxing move funny. They move at different time, different speed, different beat of they drum. So, what makes sense of what we think would be good, you know, may not be in a game plan for certain individuals or fighters. So, we got to work around that always. Unfortunately, that's the second part. Let me see some. All right. Yep. So we'll see what's next. If they can get a rematch and run it back, that'll be cool. I won't mind seeing that. That'll be a pretty interesting fight. But you know what I'm saying, like a lot of fighters, what's next? You know what I'm saying? David Hayden, I don't know if he's gonna get Loma, so what's the next option? Tio look like he going to Josh Taylor out. What's next for you, Haney? That's my next question. Like, what's next? Tank, you probably most likely not gonna get Ryan. So what's next for you? See, that's what we get to be asking a lot of these fighters. What's next? We know some of the young, hungry, upcoming young goons. They gonna stay busy, just keep hacking away, like it's a tree they trying to chop down and just rise themselves up the ranks. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna do. Like the Abdullahs and uh the Frank Martin, they just gonna keep Raymond Murray, Tyler, and Raymond Ford, and all these young cats. They gonna keep hacking away and keep hacking and hacking and hacking away. But for the people at the top, or you know what I'm saying, almost at the top, what's next? Cool, we got your victory all that. Great. What's the next move? Because that's what we really need to be really be seeing. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got this in. Fine, cool, get credit for that. But what's next after that? Because we can't live in the past and celebrate a victory from 6 months ago, 10 months down the road. Nah, 903 boxing. Salute to you, my bro. What's going down? 903. That ain't gonna work. Mm-mm. We ain't giving no credit for no old and past ass accolades. We need some current and present joints going on. If can't get that, then hey, it is what it is. I'm just saying it is what it's gonna be. Connect my headset. And I need to get on my phone. I'm about to switch devices, y'all. But I'm still right here though. Right. Yeah. Okay. Log in. Turn over my devices and then we good. All right. All right, we good now. Yep, we good money. My bad, my people had to switch devices real quick, like make it easy for myself. But man, this state of boxing, unfortunately, y'all. There's gonna be a lot of hopscotching. Appreciate the good fights, the dope fights, the fights that we actually can get, the fights that's actually gonna come into fruition. Appreciate these women. Put even more respect on them because they getting the best fights done. Like real spill, put some respect on their name because they getting it done. Some of the men are. Don't get it twisted. We know who they are, but a lot more and more women are hopping aboard the train of saying like, "Hey, fuck it, let's get it." They getting a lot of good reception off of fighting each other. Shit, let me get some of that, and then boom, they go challenge themselves. They might come out on top, or even if they come up slightly short, they boosted their stock. They built their resume. They continue to up up their status by doing what? Shit, trying to be the best or trying to fight the best. And see, that's what the women are winning at. Because like I said, they can talk noise and have all these like social media antics and all that other stuff like that. But guess what? Somebody end up sending the contract though. See what I'm saying? They send the contract. And then while the contract is in the midst of being sent, they still talking shit and doing antics. So it's like, hey, they can talk and do what they gonna do. Why? Because here, they send a contract, sign them and fight.
Easy peasy. That ain't hard to see. Just look at what's going on. Look at the fights or the major fights and the championship fights that are undisputed or unification fights on the women's side. And there you go. But that's why I said a lot of these dudes, man, I swear, they done bought into so much of this hype that they done turned into divas. I'm telling y'all, these dudes done turned into divas. It was cool at first, but now they done turned into full blown divas. They gotta complain about every damn thing. Shut up and fight. That's all you gotta do. Shut up and fight. That's it. But they turn to divas and these women out here dropping their invisible nuts and saying, "Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Y'all wanna rock like that? Cool. We're gonna keep this joint rolling. Cool." That's like what the woman saying, "All right, cool, baby. Go for it. All right, my dude. Y'all gonna fight them? All right, we finna go fight these. Y'all gonna take those fights? We gonna take these. Oh, you a champ? You got the belt? You gonna go fight him? We gonna go fight her." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, leading the charge, man. You know, dudes, some dudes need to just take notes. Like, it's all right to talk your shit, but talk shit with intent on getting something done. They talking shit with intent on actually getting a fight accomplished. Big difference. Rather than just talking shit just for the hell of it and say, "Oh, well, I don't need to fight or, I don't care if we fight." Yeah, you do. You just don't want to. Some people, they ain't so scared of the man who they fighting. They scared of the outcome of what they know that person does. Like with EJ, a lot of people think EJ cool, he a good dude and all that stuff, but they fear the outcome of what he does to people more than the man himself, because they know the man himself is a cool, dope dude, but he'll whoop your ass. Brian Corbett, TWT was good, my brother. KQKC, the OG in this joint. What's good, baby? What's going on, my singing OG? I'm gonna tap in with you later on. Yeah, but I'm just real talk though. Like, they know EJ is a cool ass dude, right? Outside the ring, but inside the ring, he a demon. He'll beat the living shit out of you. So guess what? That frightens some of these dudes. That's why they don't want to get in there. They cool with him, but they like, I ain't getting in there with EJ. Here you go, your flame, BC. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's how they be looking at it. Like, man, I ain't getting in there with that nigga. Y'all crazy. But he actually a cool dude. But they ain't stupid. They're like, nah, you can do that. I'm gonna go this way. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, genuine dude. But inside the ring, it's demon time. So, you know what I'm saying? That people question that. That's why they'll talk shit to him. Because they talking shit to the person. They not talking shit to the fighter. Bars. That's why it's so easy for people to talk shit online. Because they talking shit to the person, not the boxer. Why you think they don't say have that same energy in person? Because see, now you talking to the person and you talking to the boxer, because now he can put some pause on your ass if need be. See what I'm saying?
He can go ahead and put them things on you if need be now, or somebody from his team. You know what I'm saying? You know, it can go down in a multitude of ways, but you can't just. It's a whole lot different energy when you're in person. Hmm. That's why when people, Bud was there and EJ fight and he did absolutely nothing. When I say absolutely, positively nothing, I mean nothing. I wouldn't make that up. That man did nothing. What you do? Nothing. Real talk. I wouldn't even make that up. That man didn't do nada, nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that real life energy in person, then you got his people right there as well. So it's like you just not finna get off and reel off what you thinking. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Yeah, we just gonna moonwalk skate over here. No, you gonna have to answer for that, Jet. Hmm. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to answer for that. Somebody. What? Somebody gonna have to answer for it. So that's why I say, yeah, online, Twitter, all that, that's cool. That's all fine and dandy, hunky dory. Why? Because them folks can do what? They can hide. And when you can hide, you know what I'm saying? Everybody tough. Everybody can say a million things and make it sound like they OG such and such. But, you know, we know the truth. Getting situated. All right, I'm back. All right, we good. All right. That's a weird ass state, man. Telling y'all. That mentality. Maybe these some of these promoters, I'm telling you, they got a built out plan and they got a path. They'll try to do it to certain fighters, but some of them it works better for. So when they find one that it actually works for, they playing. Oh man, that's their golden goose. That's the ticket. So that you know they're gonna try to protect that by all means necessary. Literally, all means necessary. They're gonna try to protect that because they got somebody like, oh man, he works and he fits the formula. He fits the mold. They're gonna protect that. That's their valuable asset and goose. And so most of the fighters, they just want to get here and fight, make some money, change their living and do what they love to do and get paid for it. Not knowing a secret agenda or whole plan mapped out and they promoter or they handler's hand, like, no, I plan on doing this for your career. Nah, bro, I want to go this route. And some of them finding out that, you know what I'm saying, they done got in the bed with the wrong people, and guess what? It's showing because they like, man, I can't even do this or I can't do that. Yeah, because it's not part of their plan. Sometimes they have some fighters, they're not fortunate to have 5, 10 really good top tier fighters. They may have one. So if they only got one, man, they gonna do whatever they can to protect their joint. If they got a plethora of them talented and really good fighters, then yeah, they might be more willing to do it. But if they got one main attraction, nah, they not finna just put them out in there with no shark infested water because they you know what I'm saying, say he get beat, then ain't like I ain't got nothing. See, that's the messed up mentality. He lose or she loses, he or she loses. They say, oh, it's a wrap. Nah, they still right there at the top. They may not be the top dogs no more, but they still right there. That's simple. I mean, that simple. So I like to say, man, it's that simple. People they gonna figure it out. Uh, some people they want to see win. They have these favorites. I call that the inner circle, the in crowd type of uh, thing going on when it comes to like certain promotional companies, media, and stuff like that. They got like this in crowd of certain fighters that they gonna baby and coddle. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing wrong. You ain't gonna be able to say nothing about them. They gonna come at you, and anybody that come speak on that fighter in any type of way that they feel is a negative or in a harsh manner or anything like that. Yeah, those, yeah, those coddle fighters like that. Those. That's where we gonna have our issues and our problems at. And that's what's wrong with boxing now. Cause they got. I told y'all, these fighters, they believe it. Their mentality has been shaken, and their mentality has been stripped of drive and pursuit of legacy and greatness to a bunch of clout chasing agendas and filibusters and a whole bunch of extra stuff that the media say that the fighter is and who he is and who he's not. Mm-mm. A1 Hoops on TWT in the building. What's good, my brother A1Z? Let me drop it. As soon as the menu come up. Uh, all right. Yeah. These mentalities, man, I'm telling you, these people, they got their whole plan and they stripping these fighters. They stripping their drive because they buying them or they, you know what I'm saying, they showering them with favors and a lot of stuff that they like, or they can say, oh, he doing something for him. He cares about it because they can see it. They can visually see it. Monetary gain.
Monetary gain gonna come regardless. But they stripping them away and driving and wanting to be and go after the best fights. That's what they doing. That's why you see certain fighters that was at the top, they don't even talk the same. They don't move in the same manner no more. Why? Because they not mentally the same person they was when they was fighting the best or wanting to fight the best. A lot of stuff changed. Things changes, or the people around them changed them. The mental, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. They tell you that, and they say boxing is 90% mental. That ain't just for inside the ring, and when it comes to boxing, that's for outside the ring and business in the business of boxing. Straight up. It ain't just for the when you got punches coming at you. Nah, it's all the way around in everyday life. Mental. You got a lot of stuff in real life. It ain't always physical, it's mental. Most of the time it is mental because you play out and you think about a lot of these things in your head. A lot of times before you do it. So it's a mental thing. A lot of stuff in life is mental. That's simple. So of course, mental gonna come inside the ring and outside the ring. That's why I say you can't be solid outside the ring and then in the business of boxing you move suspect. It just don't it's like oil and water. It just don't mix. If you solid, you solid. If you're not, then you're not. You know what I'm saying? That's I mean, it's just straight cut and dry. You can't be a genuine solid dude, you know what I'm saying, where you don't got the boxing gloves on, then in business of boxing and how you move in the sport of boxing don't coincide with what the same energy or activity that you do outside the ring. Like they just don't. I don't know. If some people think that I don't, that's just not possible to me. What people do it, but it's just nah. Because see now you being fake. Because if you solid all the way through and through, you can't even fake and portray to be phony in those type of way. You feel me? Anybody solid, you can never fake and portray to be fake or phony or put on this Hollywood square act of being fake or fall into a gender narrative or any of that stuff like that. Like, nah, you're not even gonna feel right about that. And that's just real talk. Anybody I know, if they solid outside of me having a relationship with them personally outside of business or athletics or whatever, shit, they're the same way in the arena of their sport or whatever, their career path or whatever. They move the same way. There's different teams, different players, different jerseys. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Nothing more. But in these days of boxing, that's why I say we are needed. We are important, my people. We are important. Cook and keep on cooking, no matter if it's 5 or 500. Because one thing that will be cemented is the message and what you cook on and what you're talking about. That's gonna be in the books. Views is cool, but the message and what you cooking on Is that moving the needle? Is it actually something people can benefit from or use or understand easily, or were you or were you able to break it down to where they can understand? So what I'm more concerned with, I want to know, like, when I'm cooking up, yeah, y'all got it, boom, cool, yep, on to the next topic. So I make sure I circle my content around, make it easy to digest content. Now, something you gotta warp your Johnny Q. What's good? That's what the team, Justin, Ricky and other brothers more concerned on, like, hey, looking up dope messages and builds and stuff for that, views and everything like that. That's great. But once you got an archive of collection of dope content, just I'm talking about bangers. You go click one, you be like, man, go click on either one. It don't even matter. I don't have no favorite or no specific. All love dope. You know what I'm saying? I have no particular. They all busting. They smacking on something. Folks gonna make time for what they want to make time for. That's in every walk of life and every phase of life. People make time for what they want to make time for. So sometimes people got stuff going on, cool. Time for what they want to make time for. So I'd rather have that archive and collection of things, like a producer with a whole bunch of hit records. So what's good with you, bro? Ain't doing nothing. On my way to Queen Crib. Looking good, nigga. Work. Keep on pushing. Keep on up the value. That EBC film too. Turn up the heat. Keep cooking. I see more people talking about both entities. That's cool. I mean, we doing something right. Both parties. Doing something right. I see more people talking more negative coming about both entities doing something right. Doing something right. We doing something right. I love it. I smile, Birdman rule. My hands like, yeah, let's keep on rocking and rolling. Keep it going. I already know. When I do end mine, shit, I already know. Just a T or somebody they gonna pick up. I know OGKQ gonna be on about 30 minutes. So I already know. Yeah, we're gonna be moving. That's why I went on here and got mine in. I had my dog Drew shit playing on my tablet, but we working it out for y'all. But man, I'm really waiting to see. I need to hear. I want to know who Earl gonna fight. Like, what we gonna get? You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see who he fighting and where he fighting at. You know what I'm saying? I need tickets. You dig? I need tickets. I'm saying? Preferably, I need two of them. I need two tickets wherever you fighting at. So me and Quick can shake the spot. You know what I'm saying? So much unnecessary narratives come out when it comes to, who he fighting and stuff like that. It's just like, I, I'm telling you, I just ignore it. I hear stuff that's like, ooh, they say they still, him and Buzz still been talking. Sure. And if the sea is red, then yeah, it's like, boy, folks will believe anything. You can sell anybody anything. You can sell somebody a Honda as a Bentley, and they'll believe it. That's how bad these folks got it these days. They'll believe anything. They'll believe any damn thing these days. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like AT&T, yeah, that's always a great place. You know what I'm saying? That's like the second one of the second homes when it comes to the fight. It's like I ain't trying to hear this bullshit. Like let's get on to who really gonna get in the ring and actually get this fight made. You know what I'm saying? We ain't nobody got no time for all this extra, man. Like let's get to it. Like, anybody tired? Folks tired of playing. Fight or go home or be quiet. Just stop talking. Come on, man. You go, you go. Now I go see him fight Keith. I ain't tripping on that. Like people be making these big deals. Oh, he's fighting Keith. Blood fought Albanese. Miss me. Ain't nothing you can tell me to make me feel like Albanese is a better opponent than damn Keith Stern. But you not fighting Boots and Bud. Bud didn't fight Boots or EJ. So shut it up. Put a sock in it. Or go sit on something. Do something. Do something. Hmm. So if he gonna fight him at 54, then hey man, do what you do. I'm just trying to see when my boy gonna fight. You feel me? His birthday coming up just like mine. We March babies. March 5th, he March 3rd. So trying to see what's going on so I can prepare to see when he gonna fight. They wanna say they wanna come back in May. Okay, cool. Against who? And they got Charlo now returning back in June. Well, Maul at least. Mayor that's to be, you know what I'm saying, to be announced based on his injury. So, you know what I'm saying? Like we getting the, you know what I'm saying, the gang back together. So we need to see, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna be next. Who Frank fighting next? That's my thing. I'm serious. What's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, you did this, you did that. Cool, great. Frank Martin, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Raymond Murchala, what's next? Abdullah Mason, I know they finna put you in the ring like crazy. But still, everybody, what's next? We not finna hold on and carry you for a year based off one fight. Nah, that shit over with. You're gonna have to keep producing and reproducing, or else you're gonna slide down the ladder. You know what I'm saying? Wilder say, free agent, whatever the case like that, man, he's still gonna be right there working with Al Heyman. He looking for the best money if he got trying to work with a certain entity or put together a certain fight. But Al Heyman been good to that man. Think he just finna walk away? Hell no, he making too much money. That's an airhead move. And the media wants you to believe that, oh, he's gonna leave and he's gonna do this. That man ain't leaving. He making too much damn money. That's what he's doing. So, you know what I'm saying? The media don't believe that hype and hoopla these do. Fucking horrible. Got a few factual ones that you can actually hold your hat on a little bit, but and they full of shit. Just say anything, talk outside of their neck, make up. And you be like, stop it. That's all you can do is say, stop it. Miss me with that. Stop it. That's how I feel about some of the stuff that come out. I'm like, all these people be talking about, yeah, you can't trust him. He don't know his shit. And you look up and they'll be talking about it. But I thought you didn't believe it. Silly. Yeah. I mean, but we seen when heavyweight was down that some of the smaller divisions can carry and keep boxing hot and keep it, you know what I'm saying, popular as hell. The heavyweight division, yeah, it brings a lot of attention. People want to see big men get knocked out. True. But at the same time, the glamour glory division, when people get knockouts and doing all type of shit, yeah, they kind of it stands out. It's attractive, and it catch people attention. Got a lot of more popular names, and like between 130 to 160, or you can even go as far as down 122 to here to heavyweight, and most of them are under heavyweight. So yeah, more of them popping up. So yeah, they gonna get a lot more attention too. That's what I see. That's why Mayweather and Pacquiao and other fighters were able to have a reign and a cachet about themselves for so long. Because guess what? They in a smaller weight, but they was doing so much. That's what I think. Yeah. Hold on. All right, I'm here, y'all.
I had to come to the gas station real quick. You got to give me a few things real quick. And this beep is going off there, so I was like, hold on real quick. But yeah, man, I'm just ready to see my fighters. I favor. Get back in the ring. Hold on one second. All right, I'm here, y'all. Mhm. Thank you. Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, I need. What's going on, boss? Let me get two sweet black and mild plastic tip. Uh, let me get how many casino plastic you got? Let me get two. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just ready to see my favorite fighters back in the ring, man. So we can get this show on the road, man. Uh, we got a lot of people who faking like they at the top, or they really gonna do something, or they really better, and they just not getting the job done. Some they getting it in. Some is just yeah. Um, yeah, they just not cutting the mustard, man. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of them got a lot of clout. They got a lot of people capping for them. So guess what? They able to get away with a lot more these days than some might get because they got people backing them saying, hey, they this or they that. Yeah. Thank you, man. Like that's the play. You know what I'm saying? People capping, they fake until they make it. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna cap, fake, cloud chase until they make it. Especially now. This shit is at an all-time high. And then you got the women over here like, nah, we ain't doing that. We finna go get this in. Y'all wanna play and do all this extra, then cool. So we about to go do this shit right here. Oh yeah, there we go. But I think I don't know if T dropped a video or is T live now. It's one of the two. I seen it. I don't know if he dropped a video, but I definitely realized seen that he dropped something. But say, hold on, we gotta see. I'll tap in with my brother one time for the one time. See what's good. Do where you at when you going live, do. Who next on the docket? I know one of y'all gonna pull up and go live. I'm just trying to see. So let me see who's going next. There we go. I know somebody next up, they gonna pull up and go. Oh, 10 minutes? All right, I got you. I got you. T Live, yeah. I figured he was. All right, yeah. But I'm gonna get out the way. We gonna tie up the airways. Too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I hit this 2 hour mark, so we good. You know what I'm saying? No biggie. Let my brother get in the mix. And y'all already know what to do, man. Go on, go pull over there to my brother Southern T. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cook up. Pretty sure they gonna talk about some other shit. Appreciate y'all pulling up as always. Y'all know y'all the real MVPs of this joint. Uh, kick this intro and then yeah, we finna get on up out of here. We gonna get out the way. I can always go live another time. You feel me? So.
Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, that beat the food with it. That beat the food. But we gonna get out the way, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. See y'all at Southern T.